Good Monday morning, my peeps. This is Adrienne, and I'm going to have me a little yap session here because I want to talk to you guys about the power of asking. That's what today is all about. And you're probably like, huh? What? What are you talking about? Okay. Well, I picked up this incredible book that is blowing my mind with wisdom. So it's a funny title. It's F Leadership, and it's by Josh Coates. And there's a quote that I just keep coming back to. I love it. And I think you all will love it because this is what it is. It is arrogant and ignorant to assume someone else can get the same results by doing the same thing. And I thought about this. I kind of read it and reread it because it just really stuck with me in this book. Because you guys, no one can do the same thing as anyone else, right? We all have their own strengths and talents. So, yeah, we can get a duplicatable system, right? Like somebody can tell you what they're doing, how they do a party, but you are never, ever, ever going to execute it exactly like someone. It won't happen because you might be a little quieter, a little put in extra jokes. You might be, we're all different. We all have different strengths. You might be more organized. They might be disorganized. There's so many different ways that I could give you the exact same script as me, right? Word for word, I could give it to you. And you will not do it the same way I will, even if you tried the inflections and all the different things I did, because it's you and I'm me. And that's a good thing, right? So, as a leader, I'm loving this book. Seriously, you guys, pick it up. I mean, it's incredible. I'll share a picture of it too, but I just bought it on a whim, and I'm telling you, it's just been like blowing my mind, right? Because as a leader, so many people think it's your job to tell people what to do, right? Like I have to tell them how to do this. I have to tell them how to do that. I have to get them to, I have to have it. Like all the haves to is in all the world, right? And that is not your job to tell people what to do or how they need to do it. Your job is to ask questions, right? Be curious. When you ask someone how they want to overcome whatever challenge they're going through, you could give them 75 ways to do it, and they might not want to do those. They need to figure it out for themselves. And this is all about guiding, right? We're guiding them to figure out what they love, why they love it, what they want to do. And that is so much better than telling someone what you want them to do. And so I just am absolutely loving this because we're guiding people. We're not dictating people. That's not what we're doing. And so, we all see it in direct sales, right? And I can for sure with people on my team, right? We have people who thrive on different things. I have people who are great at events, right? Talking to new people, making new contacts, right? They're in their zone. They love being there all weekend and just constant going, right? And that's not my thing. I like events for a short period of time. I can't do those big long weekend things. It like wears me out, right? But I'm the queen of client care. I love nurturing relationships, talking with customers who have been with me for years, helping people. That's what I love to do. So neither approach, and there's many more, you guys, right? Like tons of in-home parties, tons of online. Like I see people thriving online, right? All of these are amazing. There are things that are working for them. None of these approaches are right or wrong. It's just finding what works for you. And again, I can hand over my client care system. Someone can hand over exactly how they do events, but it's how you apply it to your events, parties, online, whatever. It's how you work that system. So we can, like, you give people like, these are things that work, but they have to implement it and make it work for them. And I absolutely love that perception of guiding because so many people feel like there's all this pressure on you as a leader to do all these things, but really you have to work. All you have to do, right, is what you want to do. Work your business the way you want to, and you can share what you're doing, but other people can find their own way, right? There's so many different things like this podcast, this book I'm reading, right? There's so many different resources out there. Every company has their own resources, trainings. Online, you could find direct sales gurus everywhere, right? So they can pick whichever way they want to do it. They just get to pick. That's the fun part. So you can help them find a different way than what you're doing. Now, I'm actually going to physically read from this book because I'm so excited about it. Like literally, like you guys are my students and I'm a teacher reading you a book, right? Because this is funny. I've never done this on a podcast before, but I really found this part interesting and I want you all to hear it the way he wrote it. Okay. So this is from Josh Coates' F Leadership book. Okay. I'm going to summarize the first part and then I'm going to read word for word. So basically, let's say you're out and you have the most important people that you love with all your heart in your house, right? And you are coming home and you see smoke. Okay. And all of a sudden you realize that your house is in flames and the people you love are in your house. Okay. So that's the short summary to get this started. Okay. So you drive up, right? You do not care that you flew onto the front lawn, right? Shrubs, whatever. You're going to run to the door. Okay. So here's where I start reading word for word. Somewhere in between the car and the house, you lose your keys. You are in such a frantic state that you have no idea what happened. Maybe they fell out of the car. Maybe they're buried in the bottom of your purse. All you know is that the front door is locked. Your loved ones are probably inside and you have no keys. What do? Do you knock the door down? Punch through the window? Run through the wall? Yes, and hell yes. You find a way to get in the house because you have no other choice. Now, let's take away the lost keys, take away the fire, and take away your loved ones being in the home, right? So all you have is lost keys, right? And you're in your front yard. Do you kick down the door and run? Or do you sit in your car and call a locksmith and play on your phone until someone shows up to get you in? My guess is the latter. So I loved this because what he goes on to explain is kind of what we're talking about right here is that you guys, we all face the same decisions in life and business. The question is, how bad do you want it? Are you ready to kick the door down? Are you ready? I mean, he even says he knows this is a dramatic example, but are you ready to kick the door down? Or are you going to wait and call someone and take the easy path? Right? These are the choices we have all the time. Do you push through the discomfort and choose the hard path? Or do you wait? And you guys, this is so much of what being an entrepreneur is about, right? You don't tell others how to live or work. It's about helping them discover their own best way forward. It's about helping you discover what's your best way forward. What's your best way to be so encouraged and so inspired that you are going to break that door down to your business and do whatever it takes because you want that so bad instead of sitting back and waiting. And that's all it is. You choosing that path. And then when other people want to choose it, you asking them questions and being curious so they can feel that excitement and that desire and that drive for their business. And that is what I loved about this because I was like, most people are not acting like the house is on fire, right? They are waiting for someone else to help them. They are coming up with the excuses of, I can't do this, I can't do that. I don't know how, like all of those things instead of what ways can you do it? Whatever's in your way, what way can we jump over that? What way can we move forward? Right. And I've seen it in any direct sales or anywhere, right? Really in life in general, we see it all the time. Someone has a change of mindset and they start doing their thing. They're bashing down the door. They're breaking the windows. They are doing everything to move their business forward. Something happened, right? And they changed and you can just watch them. You can see their path change by this one split decision they made that they were going to move forward and nothing was going to stop them. Now, do new little roadblocks come in the way and they have to deviate? Of course, that's going to happen with anybody, but you've seen the fire in someone when something changes in sports and any job setting, in personal home, family setting, right? Like all of a sudden we're like, hey, we're doing date nights and you go straight forward and life changes, right? When you really want something, you get to choose. You can change it right now. So, in this moment, I would love to know, what do you think is your best way forward? How can you take control, right? And do your own thing with that passion and that desire? Because I know you all have sat there and had something in your head, right? Just something that you've always wanted to do that you think will move your business forward, but you haven't done it because you either are scared or you don't really know how, or you think it might work, but you're not sure and you don't want to be on that side of failure. You guys, I want you to put that away because what Each person you've seen succeed in anywhere, but especially in direct sales, they put that aside. They said, forget it. I'm going to do all these events in this amazing way. I'm going to do all these in-home parties in this amazing way. I am going to get online and I am going to do my thing, right? That's what they decided. And that is what you need to decide. Who are you? What do you want? How are you going to do it? And then I want you to run towards your business like it's on fire and all your loved ones are in it, and do everything you can to make your business thrive, because I know you have it within you. So you guys, come to the group. Tell us that thing that you've been wanting to do, but you're so scared of. And I would love to be able to be the people that cheer each other on, because I know your business will change when you take a hold of it and be you. So until next week, you guys, when Adrienne talks, realize the power is within you.